drop this to heal hemorrhoids. When it comes to hemorrhoids, most doctors blame constipation and a lack of fiber. But a new study published in the American Journal of Gastroenterology found no connection between these commonly blamed factors and hemorrhoids. However, they did find a clear connection between another common condition that plagues at least 33% of people over 60. And by healing this underlying condition, which is quite easy, you could rid yourself of hemorrhoids automatically. The authors of this new study found previous research linking metabolic syndrome with colonic diverticulosis, although no good research has been done on its relationship with internal hemorrhoids. Internal hemorrhoids are swollen and inflamed blood vessels in your rectum. Colonic diverticulosis is a condition in which non-inflamed pouches develop in the lining of your colon. These scientists decided to examine these links in elderly people, who are the most likely to have hemorrhoids and diverticulosis. These researchers obtained and reviewed the medical records of 590 elderly people from St. Luke's University Health Network in Pennsylvania. All patients were over age 75, with an average age of 79, 60.6% of them were female. All of them had undergone a colonoscopy. Most of the patients, 68%, had been diagnosed with colonic diverticulosis, while 30% had been diagnosed with internal hemorrhoids. One-third of the participants, 33.1%, had been diagnosed with metabolic syndrome, a condition that involves high blood sugar, high LDL, bad cholesterol, low HDL, good cholesterol, high blood pressure, and a large waist circumference. One-third of the American population suffers from this condition. The researchers found a 40% higher risk of diverticulosis and a 50% higher risk of internal hemorrhoids among the participants with metabolic syndrome. Male participants were the most likely to have internal hemorrhoids, and the relationship between aspects of metabolic syndrome and internal hemorrhoids was strongest for the younger participants, between ages 75 and 84. However, the older participants were more likely than the younger ones to have internal hemorrhoids, which shows that you should start preventing metabolic syndrome as early as possible. Interestingly, while constipation is often flagged as a cause of internal hemorrhoids, this study could not establish a relationship between the two, suggesting that elderly people may not fit this pattern. In fact, since internal hemorrhoids were common in the elderly group, while constipation was uncommon, this study demonstrates that metabolic syndrome was a much greater risk factor for hemorrhoids. But regardless of whether you suffer from internal or external hemorrhoids, you're probably quite keen, to say the least, to rid yourself of them ASAP. Fortunately, this is quite easy to do. Thousands of sufferers have eliminated their hemorrhoids in days using the simple, natural home methods explained on the description below. If you have high blood pressure, you'll also want to do these 3 easy exercises that drop blood pressure below 120/80, as soon as today. And for high cholesterol, discover this one ingredient that's responsible for all cholesterol plaque buildup, and you didn't even know it existed. Finally, for type 2 diabetes, check the description below. You will find a 3-step strategy that will bring your blood sugar down to normal within 3 weeks.